Today's episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by HostGator. Coming up, we check out Matt LeBlanc in this Showtime series, Episodes.
All right, everybody, we are back in TV. We're going to be talking about a television show from 2011 that is now coming back onto air in season 2 called Episodes, which is on Showtime, as we've just discovered. It's not. We know that. We knew that. It's co-created by David Crane, one of the co-creators of Friends, and stars Matt LeBlanc as Matt LeBlanc, which is amazing. Matt LeBlanc actually won an Emmy for this.
Golden Globe.
Or Golden Globe, yeah, for this performance. And it follows two British television creators who've created a series in the UK that has become very popular about an all-boys school. And then their transition to coming to LA, meeting with network producers and network executives, and the craziness that ensues of them turning that into a TV show called Hey Coach.
No, Pucks.
Or Pucks, yeah. I think
Hey Coach is the fake
what
TV
is
show
that?
in the funny Judd Apatow.
No, that's
Hey Teach.
Hey Teach. Yo Teach.
Yo Teach.
Yo Teach.
Yeah.
Instead of Hey Coach. Anyway, and they recommend that Matt LeBlanc comes in. He comes in as the sort of
the lead.
Dicky Matt LeBlanc, and hilarity ensues. So, Daniel-san caught up on Episodes. You did not watch this when it came out initially, correct?
I actually did see the pilot when it came out and did not like it.
Interesting.
And I watched it again.
Second going?
Did not like it.
Interesting.
It took me 3 episodes.
Of episodes.
Yeah, I know. It's like, we can do that. That's all the time. But it took me 3 episodes to find the love. But I did find the love. At first, one of my favorite genres of TV and movies is the inside baseball, behind the scenes of the movie and TV industry. I love the TV sets. One of my favorite movies. The big picture, the player. Entourage, right? And all the things, the first few episodes of Episodes makes all the same jokes that stuff makes. And I felt all the exaggerations of characters and moments from an industry
Isn't LA nutty?
Right. But after that very necessary stuff, I just fell in love with the characters and the character dynamics, the inner workings of their relationships, and I did feel the authenticity of the behind-the-scenes nature of the show, and I just got sucked into the soap opera of it and loved it. I loved it. I fell in love. And season 2 that just aired, I watched that first episode of, and I thought it was awesome.
So you think it was sort of kept on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Season 1
already?
ended on a wonderful cliffhanger.
Very interesting.
And season 2 sets up what the next, how the next season will operate very well, and it's great. It's really good TV.
Solid TV about TV.
It's funny how this
solid TV about making shitty TV.
Similarly to this that I do about a lot of Joss Whedon stuff, where there's things in it, there's characters. Like River in Firefly, you can't stand her in the big, but like you needed to not stand her for the rest to be good, and that's how I now regard the first 3 episodes of the show. Like,
interesting.
Because the people were making this, they were kind of you're supposed to sympathize with these British people coming over to LA, and LA's turning their show into garbage. But I kind of felt like they're being a little bit dicks. They're not collaborating with anyone.
Yeah.
They think they're right about everything, and I was like, oh, the show, are they just unreliable narrators? And then I realized, oh yeah, no, they are learning some lessons as well, and it gets more interesting.
Interesting. Jeffrey.
Yeah, I loved it right away. I agree with you. you hit the nail on the head. It's really the relationships of the characters, and that they do such wonderful things, making people friends with each other that you wouldn't think would be friends with each other, which is ironic from a
Creator of Friends.
Creator of Friends and an actor from Friends. But you love, at a certain point, as despicable as all these people are and what they do are, you love hanging out with them.
Yeah.
It's fun to hang out and be inside that dynamic. And they're like, they just kind of want to be friends with each other.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that it's all sort of about the fallout of a show called Friends. Anyway, it's a lot of meta going on. I loved it, and loved it right away. I found the first episode to be really charming. I think it's very smartly written. It's about people who love language going into a city that hates language, and so it's fun. The sort of wordplay is really fun and tickles my particular fancy. I love some of the choices made. Like, for example, the woman who plays the head of comedy is one of the greatest television characters of all time, because she just constantly has this frown on her face. And it's just the funniest little detail that the person who's in the head of comedy just can't ever smile, and it just always looks like she just saw the most disgusting thing. I love that. And she
really
and
funny.
it's so great. And
So funny.
and LeBlanc is fantastic and so wonderful that he's willing to skewer himself and not be a nice guy all the time, that he's kind of, shades of gray, and he does some despicable things. And
Shades of lots of gray.
I was wondering if the creator also did Joey of the show.
Yeah.
I was wondering if this is somewhat autobiographical, if this is supposed to be in Joey, his attempt to.
well, there's a funny line in season 2. I don't know if it was in the first episode or later on, but when he says the head of the network.
First show since Friends.
Yeah, and LeBlanc's like, thanks.
Yeah.
But that character is great too. The head of the network, that actor is just knocking it out of the park every week. I just want to say too that the only problem that I have with this show is that, unfortunately, it was made as in a partnership with the BBC, and the entire show is shot in London, and almost 80% of the show is green screen. And it really shows. I'm surprised you didn't mention it.
Because it's impossible to not notice it.
Yeah.
But all I could think of when I watch this is I could give two craps. Like,
it's
it
good
doesn't
enough that
matter.
it transcends
Yeah,
that,
it doesn't
but it's
matter,
unfortunate that it's there, because especially in HD, it looks so.
And you can shoot in LA. I mean, if it's LA, you
clearly they
you
couldn't.
could.
I mean, they must have budgetarily decided that it made sense for them. So that's a little bit of a bummer, and I think it could turn people off a little bit. But the show is so strong, and it's really funny, and it's great people and wonderful performances.
There's a digging deep explanation to be had of like they don't really fit in.
Oh God!
But
I was gonna say, I mean, I agree with both of you guys. It's funny, I'm sort of right in between. I saw the first episode and really enjoyed it. Went, oh man, this is great. And then the second and third episode, I was like, man, maybe I don't like this. And then rediscovered this show on an airplane.
Oh, interesting.
Where I was like, well, they have all of episodes. I
think we
guess I
should
watched
say-
the first 3 episodes. I'll watch the fourth. And
You should
by
say
the end of the trip, I was like, how are they gonna, what? You know
The
what I
first
mean?
season is only 7 episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
so-
Episodes of episodes.
Which they even joke. There's a joke about how not
British
joke,
shows
are
It's
shorter.
actually one of the most poignant
Yeah.
scenes is talking about how British TV only lasts a season is only 7 episodes.
Yeah. So anyway, it's amazing. If you guys are interested in the ins and outs of baseball, it's sort of the slap, or that's what I meant by baseball, meaning the entertainment industry. It's so funny, inside baseball, and it actually wasn't about baseball at all. It's about television creation. It's definitely worth a watch. Also, if you're just interested to see Matt LeBlanc do something other than Joey, I think it's worth watching, because
really
a lot of
good in
times,
it.
because he's really good in it, and it takes a while for you to get over the fact that it's like, why is Matt LeBlanc being such a dick? And then you get over it, and you're like, God, that guy is such a great character. Once you remove yourself from it's actually Matt LeBlanc and into it's Matt LeBlanc the caricature, it becomes very, very enjoyable. It's out.
It's a great time to jump on too.
Because you can watch the first 7 like that, and then right into season 2.
The first episode of season 2, not that you should start here, but it's on YouTube for free for the entire month.
That's great.
Yeah. And it was one of those shows that I had a hard time not watching all in one sitting. I had to stop myself because I kept wanting to keep hanging out with these people.
Yeah. So episodes on Showtime, check it out. All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsor, HostGator.com. HostGator can get your blog or website up and running in just minutes with plans starting at just $3.96 a month. You'll get 24/7 support, access to website building tools with over 4,000 templates.
A lot of templates.
They'll even migrate your current site over to HostGator for free. We love these guys. Their servers are so powerful they blow. Or suck, I don't know what it would be considered, but they're 130% powered by wind energy.
That's
What?
green.
Green! For Revision 3 viewers, HostGator is offering 25% off your order, or your first month is completely free. Just go to HostGator.com and enter the coupon code Totally Rad Show at checkout. Thank you guys for watching. It's time for us to go.
Hey, don't forget to come to Comic-Con. We'll be there on Friday nights. Check us out. Our panel will be fun.
Join us tomorrow. We take a look at Quantum Conundrum.
Today's Twitter question sent in with the hashtag TRSQ from @MadzillagD.
Ooh.
Maybe Madzilla God, I don't know. He asks if you or she, if you were only allowed to see movies of one actor for the rest of your lives, which actor and why?
Those would be really terrible
is
movies.
intense.
Just one guy standing in a room.
Ha. I was thinking about this. You know, it's hard. Do you go with like your, I just want my bubblegum popcorn, Tom Cruise movie, or, nowadays Liam
I
Neeson
wasn't
movie,
thinking of
or do you want to go?
kinds of movies that I was.
The
I was
obvious
thinking
answer is
of-
Kevin Bacon, because he's in the most movies.
That's true.
That's great.
I was actually going
I
to say
was-
Gary Oldman,
Yeah.
just because every movie
Diverse.
he's so different. His
And you get to see
characters
Batman
are all
movies.
different, and you get to see all the Batman movies.
That's what I was thinking was if I think the guy who I like the most that I would just enjoy watching the most would be Nathan Fillion. But I also feel like he's so specific that after a while, as in all your favorite food or whatever, it
Yeah.
would just get annoying.
Yep.
So I was trying to think of who's more diverse, and I was thinking of a Tom Hanks or something like that. That there would
Dude,
be
Gary Oldman.
more of a chameleon.
Gary Oldman, man.
Gary Oldman, for some reason, I don't see it. Well,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me? Fifth Element. Who's Southern?
I hate that movie, so that's the worst reference.
You hate Fifth
I don't
Element?
hate it. I really don't like it, though. I don't hate it, but
Yeah.
I don't
Lilo
like Fifth
Dallas
Element.
Multipus?
It's a great movie.
Mila Jovovich is my answer.
Check it.